That scare you? Did that scare? That was supposed to scare you a little bit. If it didn't scare you, then I failed in my mission, and I'm sorry about that. But look at us. Here we are. Is another episode of Toto Extreme Wrestling 2016. 2016, as we are trying to get a contract negotiation with a big dealer, a big time player, a player by the name known as ESPN. We cannot give them Impact Wrestling. They don't want the show. They want to have a 1 hour show, which is, I understand, perfectly fine. So we're gonna try to work something out, and it looks like we've got something worked out for the afternoon. So that's good. That's good. I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the fact that we've struck a deal possibly for the it's gonna work. So we're gonna be showing Explosion on ESPN, and we don't really have to do. That means we got to make it a little bit better, make sure that we can get people to watch our show. So that means Explosion has to be stepped up a little bit here and there just to make the show a little bit better. So now I know I have to make Explosion a little bit better, make it in the quality that I make Impact Wrestling on a 1 hour show with mid carders and maybe some upper comers, some up and comers from the show. We can do that right there. But I'm looking around, maybe Canada. Canada seems to be good. Looking around the world, trying to get more exposure since we are a global we want to be a global company. We're regional right now, but we want to be a global company. That is the goal. Our goal is to be there at that point. I know it's one step at a time, one little step at a time, but I'm trying to make sure we get some exposure already, getting a little bits and pieces into it, that eventually maybe we can get something. So we're going to go into Euro Sports, and this is the one place in Europe that does want to see something out of us, does offer us something. So let's give it. Let's go to Impact Wrestling. Let's make a deal for Impact Wrestling, maybe. Maybe they'll accept it. Maybe they won't. Who knows? Nope. They don't want. They don't want anything longer. Okay. So how about Explosion? Maybe we can give them Explosion. Maybe they'll be fine with Explosion. So Explosion's definitely something they want to see. So let's go to 9. I think we should go to 9 months. 9 months. Yeah, we're gonna go to 9 months. Let's see. Maybe they want us in the late evening. No, they don't want us in the late evening. Maybe they want us in the evening time. No, they don't want us in the evening time. Okay, let's try after. Let's try early evening. Let's try early evening. Nope. All right, let's try what ESPN gave us, afternoon. Let's try to go for afternoon. A 10 has to be the minimum quality. Perfect. We're gonna get another deal with these guys right here with Euro Sports. So it's good. It's good that we've got Euro Sports there. Now see if we can get anything into Australia. We can't get nothing into Australia. That sucks. I wanted to get something there. My goals will be eventually Australia and Japan to get a show on those two. But here we go. Maybe Europe. I mean Great Britain. I mean the British Isles. No, seems like we are good here. We are already being shown on Eurosports. We're being shown on it. Okay, that's cool. So these are the deals we got on our broadcasting for events right there. You can see we got some good events and whatnot. So especially since we're gonna have Victory Road coming up soon. But I'm happy to have ESPN now. We're in ESPN and Impact Wrestling's on Pop. So that's fantastic. That's good for us. That's great. We can do what we got to do, as our ranking is third right now in the world. So it's a regional size, excellent. Money, we're doing good. Our momentum is a 45. Prestige and momentum are kind of the same thing for us there. Low key has a problem. His problem is that he wasn't happy with the booking decision. Lashley was the same thing, and then Ortiz wants a character. Wants to be put higher on the upper up. But I know we're getting a lot of complaints from other wrestlers about Ortiz and Santana and Garza Jr. and Laredo Kid. We're getting complaints about them being sloppy workers. So we might just end this tag team feud with them as soon as the pay-per-view comes up and get rid of them. So we're looking for just looking to see if we can add something. I did make offers to the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks can only work for us on Sunday. I don't know how to change the show till Wednesday night. So if anyone can help me out with that, that'd be great. I don't know how to change it. But we're looking around here, looking around what we can find. He's not happy with us. Low key is not happy with his popularity. I'm looking for popularity now. And I'm just going around seeing what we can find. And maybe we'll find something that somebody I know, somebody that can help us out. Maybe we can get a tag team going, a new tag team, and Montezia. I'm just going around here. This is Mantis. Referees. I don't even have referees. Marcelo Rodriguez. I was thinking maybe bring him in. He's a commentator, but he commentates in Spanish, so it might not help us out. So I didn't think that. Maria Kanellis is working for WWE. I cannot get her. I'm just going around. I believe we did get rid of somebody. Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews would be great for our X division. That would not be bad. He'd be great. Mark Calloway, Mark Canterbury, Mark Coffee. That's Muhammad Hassan. Is that? Yeah, that's yeah. Muhammad Hassan. That's that dude right there. But hey, what is my dog doing? Why is he scratching my door? All right, Mark Lloyd. Bubba Ray Dudley. Maybe we can bring him in. Bring him in. Bully Ray. Look at that popularity at 60, man. That's good. That's great. Bringing popularity for us at 60. But our it's gonna break one of the goals of our owner. I guess he wants psychopaths in our show. So that sucks. Just going around, seeing what we find. Marcus Crane, Marshall and Eric. Oh, this guy's on our roster already. Marty Bell. Ooh, Marty Bell. I already know she's been on Impact Wrestling before, but it's under us. So let's see if we can get Marty Bell back in. I know my knockout division is full as it is, but it's never bad to have enough. Marty the Moth works at AAA. Martin Kirby. Oh, maybe, but that popularity though, that's not seeing the greatest thing. Marty Jannetty, Marty Scurll, Marty Scurll. That popularity scares me still a little bit. Like maybe we need to work on a little bit. But Marty Wright, Boogeyman. Seems like she could be interesting, but she signed on NXT. Kelly Klein. So ooh, maybe, but that popularity though, we gotta get that popularity fixed. I'm looking for popularity. Maurice is already signed. I'm looking for popularity for people here. This is what I'm looking at in the U.S. popularity over like 30. That's what I'm looking for. Something that can bring us in. I know it's gotta be hard to find a hidden gem, but I can't seem to find anything. Ooh, this must. At first, I thought this was a cool looking dude. Then I realized it's just El Torito. I was like, ooh, his popularity is good in Canada and Mexico and in the USA. And I'm like, who is this Mascarita Dorada? I feel like I've heard him. And I should have realized that, what Mascarita is small. And it's El Torito. So I'm not looking to bring El Torito into TNA, Impact Wrestling, GFW, whatever we're going to call it. Not looking to do that, but I am looking at what else is around there, what else is around the business here. No, I'm not finding anything I want. So right now, this is just a point where I'm just going around seeing what I can find. Matt Bloom, look at that popularity. 40s are a dream to me. 40s are what I like. Matt Cross, that is Son of Havoc. Matt Hardy, How I Missed Thee. Matt Jackson, he's part of our stuff, but he's not there with us yet. Matt Logan, that's Aiden English. Matt Morgan is part of our brand, and I haven't really used Matt Morgan, so we'll see. Ooh, this dude looks interesting, but nah, the popularity isn't what I want. There we go. Matt Stryker, maybe Matt Stryker as a commentator in. Announcer for both of those. It will break one of our goals. Okay, never mind. If it's gonna break one of our goals, I don't want to do that. Matt Sedell, we have him already. Going down the list, oh, there is Tyler Breeze. Oh, I would love Tyler Breeze on my show. Oh, Mauro Ranallo. Oh, baby, that would be a great addition to our commentary team. Let's see if we can get him into. I don't think he'll accept the written deal, but let's just try it out because I just want to have him solely be for us. But that would be a fantastic ad for Impact Wrestling. I think it would be a fantastic ad for our commentary team. Put him and Jeremy Borash together. Oh, baby. Okay, so he's not going to take a written deal. How about an exclusive pay-per appearance? Will he take that? So here we go. We're going to give him that. Hopefully he says yes because he is definitely a talent that we could definitely use on our commentary team. So, okay, so we're happy with that. Okay, good. Oh, I'm fantastic with that. So let's go back into it, see if we can find another commentator to maybe help him out. Let's see what we're going to do. Let's go for broadcaster, announcer, broadcaster, college commentator. Let's go for college commentator because I need this. Let's see who we got here. I don't know you, good sir. I do not know you, but you might be a nice guy. Bobby Heenan. But Bobby Heenan is out of the business. Shadow Stone, David Otunga, Don Callis, Don West. Oh, yeah, we have Don West. I forgot all about Don West. I'm looking at Don Callis, see what his popularity is, what his skill is. He's not very... Doesn't give him very good. As announcing in color, pretty weak, so I guess now. Don West, we do have Don West, Ed Ferreira, Elijah Burke. Already have Elijah Burke part of our group, but you can see his color commentary is average and weak. I'm just going around seeing what we can find. Jerry Lawler is to WWE. Jesse Ventura. No. Josh Barnett. Oh, Josh Barnett would be awesome, but Kevin Kell. Oh, maybe Alex Riley. Maybe bringing in Alex Riley could help us out here, but as an announcer. But his color is weak, and so is announcing. So I don't know. It doesn't. I would have loved it, but no. Matt Stryker. Matt Stryker has very strong reputation. So that's good, Mr. Pay Per View. Tyson Nigel McGuinness. She works RJ Singh. Looking at this, looking to see what we can do. Funaki would be fantastic. Kung Funaki. Steve Carino's a road agent for NXT. Okay. Taz already works for Ring of Honor and Shine. So that'd be crazy. Vampiro. But I guess I can't find anybody I really want to back up Mauro Ranallo to be next to Mauro Ranallo. So I think Don West might be the best I got right now. So I'm going to probably go with Don West, but I'm still looking to see if anything can pop out. Anybody, anywhere. Like a miss, like somebody just oversaw, somebody I didn't see. Uh, Bobby Heenan would look at that color is 80. That's beautiful, but he's out of the business. But his color is 80. That would be fantastic. But again, his color is 80, and it's not what I want. Arturo Rivera has something. I'm looking at this, Alice. I'm looking to see maybe somebody can come in and help him out. But I think Don West might still be the best chance. I might go with Don West, Jerry Borash, and Mauro Nalo. If Mauro says yes to us, then that'd be. We on it? We on the mic? We on the mic? Sorry, my mic went off for a little bit. I gotta figure out why my mic went off for a little bit. It might still be going off right now. Not 100% sure. Gotta double check it. Make sure we're good. Make sure we're good. Either way, here we go. So our bid for Mauro now fails. That sucks. Maybe we can give him a different type of deal. Maybe we can sign him on to something else. Maybe he didn't want the exclusive paper appearance. Because look at his availability. The availability is wide open. We can definitely use him, man. Definitely. And I'm pretty sure if we sign him, we will be his number one. Like everybody else, F everybody else, he will definitely be on our side. So we're gonna say, okay, pay per appearance. We'll give you this right here. Yeah, we're gonna try to lowball him a little bit less on the money, but let's see if we can do this, and maybe he'll say yeah. Theodore Lang, yeah, he's retired. We were gonna try to bring him in as a manager or an authority figure. Doesn't happen. All this is old news right here. We'll fix it when we get to it. Looks like we do have a signing from Cheeseburger. I am happy to announce that the X Division is bringing in Cheeseburger because I feel like this guy could definitely be an asset to the in-ring competition of the X Division. Like I said, I believe every single one of our areas, our 4 areas, five, is it 4 or 5 areas? I'm gonna go with 5 areas that we need to fix, which is our tag team division, our women's division, our knockout division, our main event division, our X division, and our mid card division need to be fixed. We need to add more talent into it, and we're gonna see what swims and what doesn't swim. And there's nothing wrong with going crazy and signing a lot of people, especially when we got this much money. So as you can see, I'm still waiting for responses from Saban, Alex Shelley, Marty Bell, and Mauro Ranallo. We did sign a talent named Chelsea Diamond because I don't know, I just was going down one day and I just saw that name and I was like, you know what, let's try out somebody random and just bring them into the company. So as we can see, yeah, I'm just looking at what our product is. It's 80% match ratio, a TV 60%, and I'm just looking to see how I can make this a little bit better. We're not gonna call in the ring now. We're okay with what we got right here. Just looking at it, where less hardcore is effective. Will not be rocked. Yeah, see, will not allow Impact to not be rocked by wrestling industry changes. Okay, we're good here. Explosion is 5 days away. I'm Momentum Show 46. I'm looking at the storylines and seeing where they're at. We got 31 on the Desmond Low Key one. Great. This is a storyline I'm gonna get. It's gonna get a lot much better for me. I like it where it is right now. EC3 trying to seduce Eddie Edwards' wife. This one's actually carrying some good success and good 37 of the heat. That's good for it for now. 42 for that one right there for our this is the main storyline, so definitely should be doing the best, but it's got a 42. The Grand Championship is doing a 36, so that's good too. That's our mid-card championship right there, so that should be definitely something. Our knockout between Brooke and Lauren Van Ness, 40 heat. That's good. That's great for two ladies who we really don't have much going with, but I'm happy for them because this is helping our knockout division. Jade and Rosemary not doing so well. Knockout teaming up neither well. The TNA veteran Adam Cole, and then we got Richards and Studdard. Okay, that's doing well. Some of these are doing pretty well. The Awesome Kongs one is doing pretty well. Some of them are doing well. Some are doing. Look at the Sienna and Rachel Ellering at 46. The success isn't so good, but the heat is good. So that's good. There's at least got to look at the thing that they had it pretty well. The tag team one is not looking great, and then this one, these two right here, not looking great. This one maybe because the other two haven't produced anything, but it looks like this is our best rivalry going on between Mauro Del Rio or Alberto El Patron and Bram. So that's good for them. Patron definitely happy that I did not sit him out, and I did not indefinitely suspend him or anything like that. And our figurehead is still Bobby Lashley. And I'm okay with that. Bobby Lashley is definitely a stud, definitely somebody you don't want to take lightly. I'm very happy I have him as my star of my show. All right, so these are our announcers right now. Now that I'm looking to see, because I know we have not signed Mauro yet, but I'm looking at our announcers, and these are our guys. We're gonna switch Don West for events instead of Josh Matthews. I feel like it might be better for us. For now, this is what I can do best right now until Ranallo comes along. If he does accept our offer, get rid of him right here, and we're gonna put Don West. I feel like it's a better one than Josh Matthews, so we're gonna have Borash, De Niro, and Don West going for us, and hopefully that can help us out. And looking around, so Explosion will have Josh Matthews and D'Angelo De Niro there. Let them do it. Let them get some experience. Apparently, their experience on this lineup is very low, even though they've been doing it for a while. I don't know how that works, but hey, you know, it is what it is. But that'll be our lineup for now until we can get the man known as Mauro Ranallo for our business. And I hope so. I hope he does come to us because I would love him to come to us. So I'm looking at our popularity and our importance. We're in the 30s in America, which is what we want. 30s in Canada and 30s in the European area, the British Isles. 2018. So we got a lot to grow, but we're our momentum's at 46, so that's good. Our prestige is at 45. Our size still regional, second ranking. Our money is looking good. I really want to create a goddamn developmental territory, but we have to be cult like status to do it. Like we are not even a cult status. I'm trying to grow into cult status, but we're not even there. So I'm like, I really want to be a developmental so I can sign a whole bunch of just nobodies and work on them and just work on them and just give them time to work in the developmental system and eventually call them up and make them into something. Even give veterans, people who've been doing this for a while, give them a chance to be there, revive their career there, and have fun there. You know, that's kind of why I do want a developmental system out of it eventually. That is my goal to get us an developmental system. But it looks like we're good. We're good. I don't need to upgrade anything. We're fine where we're at. Live variant. Okay, so look at the contracts. We're not going to resign Congo Kong. I don't use him at all. So we're not going to resign him. He's going to probably be gone. Um, I am happy with Patron. I am happy with my roster. This is my roster, Kong. Bram's definitely someone I'm getting high on because he's having a good feud with El Patron. I don't know who she is. I'm looking to see if I'm gonna cut anybody right because I'm looking at Congo Kong. So I'm like I might just let him go. Caleb Conley, he has a good relationship with or good chemistry with Amanda Caroline Rodriguez. So if we want to introduce him, maybe we'll introduce them together as a pair. Chelsea Diamond. Again, doesn't have much popularity, but it's good in Japan. Like you can see that, 23 years old, still very young into the business. Definitely somebody. If I had a development system, I would sign up. It has the look of it and has everything we want to do for it. But we got her in our women's division. As you can see, she can play a very strong baby face and heel. And we can have her cool or cocky or legitimate. We can have any of those, and she'll be average at it, but she'll be good at it. A lot of this is still weak for the parts that don't really matter. Her reputation is average, her in-ring is average, her performance is average, her physical is average, entertainment and camera average. So it's not bad, but we could always get better. Grado is actually pretty big of a stud. Look at this man. This guy is fantastic. 23, 23, 26 in Canada, 24 in the British Isles. Grado might be actually somebody that we might actually want to definitely invest in. The man is got skills, so might not be somebody we take lightly. You know, I do have him in a feud with Chris Aldonis. So let's we should add a manager to him. Maybe we should give him Joseph Park. Joseph Park and him together as a little bit of a pair could definitely be working, which is I think what they actually do in real life. And as you can see, Joseph Park in the 40s and his popularity, the same in Canada, and the same in the British Isles. This is definitely somebody we want to give some more camera time. Some more camera time would be fantastic. Uh, Yeah, I'm watching a video in the background. Grado is Mama Dude, so we're gonna go with Grado. I was just looking to see how we can work this, how we can fix this. So Grado and Joseph Park, definitely something we're gonna get together. We're gonna pair up together, and hopefully bring him Joseph Park into that storyline with Chris Adonis, and then maybe give Chris Adonis a partner. Uh, Homicide, good popularity as well. So Homicide might be better by himself than without this whole LAX. And if eventually if Primo and Epico from WWE do get released, I'm just saying maybe we can bring him in and through a little bit of a LAX with better tag team than the one we have. Congo Kong, 37 years old, 19-year pro. His popularity is not great. Look at that. It's not really helping us out to have him. We don't use him. I don't have to pay him anything, but I'm not sure. Laredo Kid, Low Key, Madison Rain, Magnus. Look at that popularity. Why am I not using Magnus anymore? Look, that's popularity. It's good popularity. I should definitely be using Magnus more than I am. I'm going to give him a push on Explosion. He'll be carrying us in Explosion. That's what I'm going to do for him. I'm going to put him on Explosion, have him carry us, and hopefully give good shows for Explosion. And if it produces, then Magnus will definitely be a next big stud for us. We'll definitely use him more on our show. Definitely gonna see if we can make anything happen here. I'm going around here. Where's the feud I am looking for? The Impact Knockout Championship. No, I am looking for. God damn it! Yeah, look, here we go. I call it Fat versus Masterpiece, which is, I know, a very bad word to use right there, but it's wrestling. It's the stereotypes that we use. We're going through next week. We're gonna skip a couple days here. Maybe Mauro Ranallo says yes to us like that, because he definitely wants to say yes to us like that. Why not? I would say yes to us like that. We're Impact Wrestling under new regime, their new regime, better regime, a powerful regime, a sexy regime, a amazing regime. So let's see where we go. Let's try my. Yeah, let's see where we go here as we wait for this loading screen not responding. But I think we can definitely do something big. I think we definitely, if we are getting our ducks in order, the first 3 months are just learning the game, getting a little bit better at it, and then after that, we're really gonna hit the ground running. This first pay per view, I don't expect it to be the biggest thing in the world. I don't expect to set the world on fire. It's just more of a learning process these first couple months. Like I said, the first 6 months are definitely us trying to get off the ground, trying to get everything we need established. And the next 6 months, we should definitely start hitting better strives, better marks. And I like the fact that we now have a partnership with ESPN and we're working towards getting better announcers. Mauro and Ranallo will definitely be a good start for that. That's something that would be fantastic for us. Definitely would be happy to have that for us. And we wait around our Mexican hut. We wait. There's no background music at all. I can play background music, but I don't feel like it as we wait for this loading screen because this loading screen takes forever apparently. But any ideas you guys got? Any ideas y'all want to see on Impact Wrestling? That'd be fantastic. You guys can put in the comment section. See somebody you guys want me to sign, maybe bring them in, make sure they're not going on. And again, I need help knowing how to switch a show over to Wednesday. I can't switch that over. No, no, no. I think I got some comments right there. Comes great responsibility with great. All right, so here we go. We have Chris Sabin now saying yes to the contract. Yes, got Chris Sabin, bringing him in as a mid Carter. Chris Sabin, I'm bringing him in because I need the tag team division to be on fire. Sabin and Alex Shelley would be great. Marty Bell, another knockout that we could definitely use in our division. Gonna bring her in, have some fun right here. Women's division, thinking about making a women's show, a women's knockout show that will air on our network that we have, but not yet. So we're still waiting on Alex Shelley and Mauro Ranallo. I'm not making signings like I was like crazy earlier, but I'm just working here. We're still in the second week of July. We haven't really done much. Explosion is still 4 days away. I'm not gonna address any of these notes from my personal assistant, so I don't need to do any of those. Looking at our regional battles, new WWE feud. Look at the feuds they got: the Hardy Boys against Strowman and Bray Wyatt. Okay, that's crazy. Rollins has a new feud. New champion in PWG. William, call up for Andrade Armas. Yeah, Armas gets a call up. That's crazy. I'm looking around at what's going on in our wrestling world. Don Callis, who we were thinking about getting, he goes somewhere else. That's cool for him. We didn't want him either way. Looking around. Nothing big for us, nothing crazy, nothing that really involves us too much. So we're okay with that. We're gonna have to just be like, it is what it is. Not really much going on for us here. We got what we got. We got our signings. We did exactly what we wanted to do. We're gonna keep skipping some days, and hopefully it leads to somewhere good. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're back at it again now. Don West apparently signs with Lucha Underground. That is not not exclusive contracts, pay per appearance. That's okay. That's alright. He works on Wednesdays, and I'm pretty sure will still be his best part. And it looks like the feedback from Great Balls of Fire got good stuff, better than the real life Great Balls of Fire or the Payback pay per view. Apparently, everybody hates his Payback pay per view. I don't understand it. I thought it was just a regular pay per view. It was nothing special, nothing bad. It just is what it was. Um, so looking at what we got right here, Laredo Kid's irritated. I don't really care. I'm planning on releasing Laredo Kid and Garza Jr. and Ortiz and Santana. Those are going to be two goals that we are going to have. We're just going to finish this storyline, have the tag team titles, find a new home, find a new way to get somebody in. Hopefully, get the Motor City Machine Guns in and maybe give them the titles. Hopefully, Alex Shelley. I know he works for New Japan, but hopefully, maybe we can take precedence over New Japan. He comes to work for us. We'll see what happens there. As we keep going more and more every day, trying to get better at this. But we want to get rid of those guys, especially with the complaints that we've gotten about them. So that's something we got to make sure. Till so here we go, making some big moves, making big moves, making $1 million moves, processing every single worker in the game. As we were barely on Tuesday for week 3, July 2017. So that means SmackDown is happening. We'll see how that goes. As it's all going through, we know what we want. There's some people that we have to get rid of that are currently on our roster. We're gonna get rid of them. That's not a problem. We got to get through all these storylines and fix it. Make sure the locker room's happy. I got to make sure I keep the locker room at least in a 80 or above. That way their approval of me is good. And so when it comes time, the same with the owner. I want to make sure the owner is happy with me. I want to make sure I don't get fired and all this that I'm building right now for Impact Wrestling. It just goes to waste like that, and everything I just did was for nothing. I want to make sure I'm in here for the long haul and not getting fired. Because again, you can get fired from this game like that, and I don't want to get fired from Impact Wrestling like that just yet. Just yet, I'm planning on leaving them eventually. I'm just kidding. So looking at the contracts right here, it's processing contracts, it's doing everything it's supposed to do, which is great. It's great for them to do that. Again, I do want to have all my talent on exclusive contracts, which would be fantastic. But we're not in that size yet. We're not on that, and we're not there yet. So it is what it is. We're not on that size. We're not there yet. So let's see. Jason Albert's been called up. Okay. All right. Not really much went on, but for Monday Night Raw, so, Jason, they call up. Okay. Don West signs with Evolve, and he's with Lucha Underground. Okay, so Don West is definitely giving his talent out there, especially now that we actually want to use him. Now Don West is seeming to just say, "Hey, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go announce for you. I'm gonna go announce for you." What the fuck, Don West? We got Mauro Ranallo maybe coming in through for us, and yeah, you're gonna do this. Don Harris, a very negative influence. Low key is unhappy. Locker room leader. So the Harris guys are bad influences. Maybe we haven't had a problem yet, so maybe we'll get rid of it. But our ranking's number 2 now. We're no longer number 3. Our ranking is now number 2. I don't know how that happened. We're now ranked in the number 2, so we're number 2 in the poop shoot. So that's good. It's good for us. We're happy about that. And okay, I'm looking around, just seeing if there's anything else I need to do for this day. Anything else we need to do? No, I don't think there is. Let's see if we can get somebody else for AAA, or maybe Noah. Maybe we can get somebody for Noah. Maybe we can send some of these guys that people have problems with because they think they're unsafe, send them to AAA and get them better. See, that's the thing about it. If they were unsafe, we can get them into a developmental system and maybe make them better, maybe have them trained. But since we don't have that, We gotta let go. I know they have somebody I wanted that had a good. Had good. Is it Katsushiko Nakajima? I think it was him that I wanted. He had some good in-ring abilities. He has some good stuff coming out about him, but they don't want to take Rockstar Spud for him. Maybe we can give him something better. Let's give him Tyrus. Maybe Tyrus is a beast. Maybe we can get Tyrus. No, no Tyrus. Okay. Nah. Forget it. YOLO. You know what we'll do? We'll just find him and we'll give him a paper appearance contract and have him appear instead of doing a talent trade, which is probably what we're going to do with Johnny Mundo once we or John Hennigan once we are done with this talent trade. I did the talent trade to make sure that we can at least be in good graces with AAA. That way, AAA is happy with us. We're happy with them. It's one of those things to do for us to help them out. But if we do want to have these exclusive contracts, we will eventually break up the talent trade and all that stuff, and we will do what we have to do to succeed. Because our goal is to be the number one company. That's not WWE. That is our goal. That is our goal here in Impact Wrestling, and it's gonna happen. We're gotta believe it. It's gonna be tough, but it's gonna happen for us. And if you don't believe it, then it's not gonna happen. But uh, we'll do what we gotta do. We gotta do to succeed. Alright, here we go. Back again at it. Wednesday. Now we are on a Wednesday, so we're tomorrow night is in Explosion. So let's see. Alex Shelley has said yes, yes, but the problem is he works for New Japan. He will not put us above New Japan, so we will not have him for Thursday night. So that's another problem. Still waiting on Mauro Ranallo. Maybe Mauro says yes on Thursday, and we can slide him in. But here's a tag team that is not. They're looking at the tag teams. I believe I am going to let go of one of these guys in the near future. I believe I do get an email about how unsafe one of them is working, and you know what? The only reason I let these guys go instead of the other guys is because they don't have any storylines. They don't have nothing going on for them. But right here, I'm trying to build the tag team unit of the Motor City Machine Gun. It's not, and this at this point I don't even know how to do it. But I ended up realizing how it's actually done. You have to go to inactive teams or all teams. All teams go to inactive and set them up as a unit, and then that ends up working the way you want it to go. Which I didn't know at this point. So at this point, I'm just wasting a whole bunch of time doing nothing, looking at that. But as you can see, I'm just trying to build it up, see where we can go from here. And happy that we now have the Motor City Machine Guns in Impact Wrestling again. And here we go. Looking at the chemistry, and we do have some chemistry. We discovered this chemistry, so eventually we'll pair up in a team when we want to do that, but we'll figure it out. But we're looking at this. We're looking at this. Alex Shelley not gonna be working here with us. I'm just trying to see how to fix it. At this point, I'm like, how do you do it? How do you do it? I don't know how to do it. And then I realized this is how you end up doing it. And then later on, so it's funny how I didn't know how to do it. But then once you learn about it, how easily it becomes. Alex Shelley's right there. He's happy right now. He's happy with what we got him as a mid carder, as a face. But he's eventually gonna want to be up, get a push to be an upper mid carder, which will give him eventually an upper mid card role. But I don't. I'm not like, nope, I don't want to give you an upper mid card role. He's like, no, you give me an upper mid card role. I'm like, no, I don't want to give you an upper mid card role. But as you can see, with Roderick Strong, he had a team. With Matt Sydal, he could be with Matt Sydal too. Sydal and Shelley can also be a tag team. We can bring in Kushida, and they could be the time splitters. They could do that too. There's a lot of things that this man is versatile with, and we're gonna just keep him at that right there. Unless we get Austin Aries. Austin Aries is still signed to NXT, so that's a problem for us. It's a problem for us. It's a problem for us. And here we go. So now, before we get on to the next day, we have something very nice to show you. A very, very fun spot. Mauro Ranallo has signed with Impact Wrestling. Yes. 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 Fucking yes. Fuck yes. Yes, that's awesome. I love the fact that we got Mauro now. We got Mauro, Jeremy Borash, and Don West on commentary now. And we will have D'Angelo Dinero, Josh Matthews, and let's put our man, our future of our commentary team, Mauro Ranallo, on Explosion, since Explosion will be part of ESPN. Let's give him a good voice so that people can hear Mauro Ranallo talk. That's a perfect choice for us. I'm so happy about it. So happy about the picks. I'm so happy about it. As you can see, I finally fixed it up. I put Generation Me, which is the Young Bucks, and then I also put in the Motor City Machine Guns, which it's going to be perfect, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys have any more comments, questions, concerns, anybody can help me out on how to set the show on to Wednesday, let me know. I'm out.